All right, a little soggy from the monsoon we just went through, but really happy with our players. Every win's a big win. I think you just don't take anything for granted. Just really, anytime you can shut somebody out, I don't care who they are, collegiately, it's not easy to do. It's our first one since '93, and that's a big deal. And so I'm really proud of our guys. We played a lot of different guys, had a lot of guys out. And so for them to be able to execute against a challenging offense, that was a positive for sure. And glad that we got a lot of guys on the field. And I think we came out of it clean, injury-wise, which was really huge for us, and get a chance to get some of these guys back for next week. Holding them to 0 passing yards, only the second time in school history that's happened, and 0 completions, which is, I guess that's last time was 85. So really, that's not their thing. I get that, but they had a lot of yards and catches the last couple weeks. So just attention to detail is what you have to do. And then offensively, just very frustrated with the fumbles. I mean, it's just not the way we have to play. So that's me is the only negative that I saw that stuck out to me. And Peyton threw for over 300 yards. First freshman to do that since '06, and then Tayseer had over 100 yards receiving. First time since '08 we had a freshman do that. So a lot of positives there. I understand he had 10 catches, almost 100 yards, and felt like that was a touchdown, but that's not my call apparently. So they didn't confer with me on that one. But just always want to take every win and enjoy it, and realize that it takes a lot of work to get those, and the team we're supposed to beat, and we did. And so we'll just realize what we have and watch the film tomorrow and get ready for the Wolverines. Questions?
What did you need for Peyton just with the Big Ten game next week?
Yeah, I just think it was huge. To me it was, I wanted him to be named as the starter, have the whole week to have to deal with that. Talk to the media, know you're going to be the starter, and prepare accordingly. And then not come off the bench like he's done the last couple times he's been in there. So thought that was important. He seemed to be very calm and ran things and protected the football. Had that one pick that was tipped, but just really important, I think, to get this game under his belt, to go back into Big Ten play. So good flow for us on that.
Talk about Mac and his yards after his catch.
He's one of our faster players on the whole team, and really encouraged by his progress. He's a guy I identified during fall camp that I thought really did some good things in the spring, had a good summer, did some good things in fall camp. So it wasn't consistent once we started playing, and then he got a chance to play because of some injuries. So he's a guy that's got really good speed and made some catches and did some things with the ball after he caught it. So good job on that.
You talk about guys, when guys go down, guys step up. Obviously Nick went down early, Donovan didn't play today, and Tayseer steps up. How pleasing is that to see a guy when he gets a chance to make plays?
It's what you have to do, and we make a big deal about that, to our team. And but talking about it and then going out and doing it, two different things, So to be able to see them go out and play to that level was encouraging for sure. And we need it. Our team, we need those explosive players. We need the ability to get the ball in the perimeter and make them pay for loading the box and do a good job of yards after catch. So.
Kind of following up on that, you talked about the need to build depth. So how valuable was it today to get the number 2's a lot of work in there and to have pretty good performance?
No, I think it's extremely valuable for sure because once again, practice reps are important, but they're not the same as game day reps, and so played a whole bunch of guys, on both sides of the ball. And I just think that the more they play, the better they're going to get, and just be able to execute our defense, execute our offense, special teams play as well. A lot of young guys on special teams that we had out there. And so pretty clean across the board in all those phases. So a lot of positive things to build off of.
Like chemistry with receivers. I think Simeone had one time where he was targeted and didn't have a catch. Same with Tayseer. Just for Peyton in his first start, how impressed were you maybe with the way he was connecting with guys and timing?
It was. He just seemed to be comfortable and in rhythm. It was just kind of methodically distributing the football. A lot of different guys, and just didn't seem. They were bringing different looks and scheming us and all trying to get after him. So I thought just seemed very almost what I expect. Because that's what I see in practice. But I thought he did. The game just seemed to kind of be very slowed down for him, and he's able to distribute the footballs. Which to me that's what a quarterback does is distribute the ball to your playmakers.
Talk about the alert.
When the rain starts coming down like that, how much does the focus kind of shift to just making sure nobody gets injured?
You know, I never even thought about that. I just thought about protecting the football and trying to. I thought for sure we are going to get takeaway. You know, it's raining so hard, and you know, they're an option team, and so I always think of that. You know, I think our guys are getting excited. We had one practice, I remember, during fall camp where it just poured like this, and the guys get all juiced up. So it was just, to me, I wasn't worried about guys getting hurt. You know, I'm past that. You just got to play football.
You talk about, you know, it's good when a quarterback can show a little bit of moxie. We talk about his alertness and getting on the fumble.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's a small thing. It's a huge thing, you know. But he's, you know, we don't want to put the ball on the ground, but he was literally, and I watched the whole thing, and he was moving towards it, and just, you know, heads up kid. It just kind of really defines him. You know, it's just kind of the guy he is, and when you're always on top of your stuff, he literally is we said this for a long time. He's the first person at every single thing we do. He's the first person on the field every practice. He's the first person every single meeting. Doesn't matter if it's position meeting, offensive meeting, team meeting. He's always that guy. And this has been just kind of the way he's, you know, that's his identity. That's how we know him as. And so when the guy's like that, it doesn't surprise you when he's kind of right where he's supposed to be on the field as well, and kind of doing things, the little things that add to winning football games. You know, so I think that's kind of the great little picture of how he does everything.
What do you do during the week to work on the fumbles, less fumbles type of issue?
Well, we worked on it a lot this week, you know. So I'm gonna go back to the film and kind of watch each one and evaluate, you know, when they happen, how they happen, why they happen. Because to me, we work on it as much or more than any place I've ever been, you know. And so to me, it's a matter of us just making it continue to emphasize. I want to go through and watch each one of them and break down why they happen.
Look, the accuracy was obviously there. Any concern of limiting big play potential down the road in the Big Ten play?
You know, I mean, you have to have that for sure, you know, and I think that I know the rain in the second half is a little bit of a variable with that, but I think it's more about taking what they give you, you know, and so we'll look at it and continue to do that. But yeah, we gotta, you know, my thing is this, you know, we wanna build a football team that plays the strengths of our team, you know, and that's from a defensive perspective, special teams perspective, and your offense, all three working together to win games. And we're just trying to build you know, that's why to me the fumbles are just such a huge negative, because that's not part of the formula, you know. And so, but the other three phases, working together, taking care of the football, you know, moving the chains, methodically moving the chains, and then take your shots, you know. And the thing, you got a chance to make several big plays, and then you get some of them called back, and so, you know, that's frustrating. But at the same time, you know, when you play great defense and you're really good on special teams, then that's kind of what you want to be able to do, is control the football. And from a tempo perspective, whether you need to go fast, slow down, whatever you need to do to ultimately win the game.
I think you held them to 134 yards of offense, and early in the game you had a big stop on 4th and 1. Did you feel like that kind of set the tone a little bit?
It did, you know, because they got a couple first downs and a couple bad fits on the option, and once we got that 4th down stop, they never really kind of threatened after that, you know. And so I just think those stops are big psychologically. Just your confidence on one side of the ball, how they approach. You notice after that they kind of started 4th and 1s, they end up punting, you know, because they just felt like that they didn't want to put us in a bad spot again.
You had a quick change after one of the fumbles too, and Jake Robinson gets a big sack on first down, and
That's right.
they end up with minus 11 yards out of field goal position. That had to do with it.
Big time, yeah. And those are, we just keep preaching to our defense, no matter what happens. Something like that, we take the field, we put out that fire, and we embrace it. We embrace the opportunity to put the game on our back and to put those situations in front of us where we got to make a play, and that's what we want to be able to do.
One more question.
I know the option is kind of different from what you're going to see from a lot of Big Ten teams. We played two option teams, and I think done well defensively against both of them already this season. Maybe what does that say about the broader character of your defense?
I think the discipline shows. I think the maturity of our guys, and we do have some older guys on that side of the ball. They're very coachable, and they believe in what we do schematically. You know, and I told them we had a good plan. They believe in the plan, and they execute the plan. So, to me, it's about being disciplined, being good tacklers. If you want to stop the option, you got to tackle extremely well, have disciplined eyes, assignment sound, and we played two of those teams, and really pleased with the way the guys, with the way they responded. Thank you. Elio.